Hello, and welcome to the Abusecartoons Livestream. Last one before Halloween, so maybe we'll do some more Halloween. All right, so let me know if anything is weird, and sorry the mic is going to be in the shot. Maybe I won't do green screen anymore so that it doesn't look so strange. I'll just be in a little window. That might help. Hey K5, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, so sorry, a little technical trouble getting set up. I think the light is better. I don't know. Nothing is better. It's just a mess. But yeah, we'll work with what we got here. Okay. Yeah, the problem with Halloween is I don't think I'm going to be able to think of much else. I think last week was pretty much the only ideas I had. Let's see, I think we're a little large here on the brush. Okay, there we go. So hope everyone is doing well. It finally decided to get cold, so we might have some actual fall color on the trees. It's been strangely warm, so that just means the leaves look not great, that much less brilliant, but with all the tourists coming now, they opened up Japan again, and the yen is really weak, so it's a really good time to visit because your money works extra. Sorry, I didn't want to do that on mic. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, yeah, so as you can tell, my fall allergies are still in full swing. I've managed not to sneeze on stream yet, but first time for everything. Oh, maybe like a strange looking skull. But yeah, so I just started seeing the beginning of all the big suitcases coming and everything, so people are on their way back. I'm not sure if there's if the Chinese have permission yet, and not from Japan, but from their government to visit. I think they were restricting it because they're still also doing their zero tolerance, zero tolerance policy. I think is what they were calling it for COVID. So yeah, they still have restrictions. And then you got to watch your social score, your social credit score. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, also Christmas. I noticed that too at the dollar stores here. They've already started putting Christmas things up. Yeah, I guess they they want to make as much money. They suspect maybe things are getting back to normal, so they want as much money this year for and maybe Christmas sells better than Halloween in some areas, so they want an early early start at it. Yeah, it's it's strange. We don't have the buffer of Thanksgiving here, so it just goes straight from Halloween to Christmas. But yeah, like you're saying, K5, the shelves are half Christmas, half Halloween already, and neither holiday is really celebrated here. They're just these kind of weird adopted foreign customs. I'm going to make these like candles or something, or maybe just decorations. Oh yeah, like those like weird paper 70s decorations. Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll try to do some strange coloring and yeah, I love those stupid like day glow 70s paper things that you just slap on your door of your apartment or whatever. Yeah, let's try to color some of this. That would be fun. All right, so let's try a pumpkin that we can do a insane face on. All right. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I'm sure greed is probably what it's about. But Yeah, that was very surprising here too, is that just everything comes out at the same time. And it might actually, we might not even know um, the real reason, because it could have something to do with factory production. Maybe they've been having such trouble getting stuff out of out of China, that they just started doing it in summer, and now they have it all at the same time. So they needed to ship it at the same time or whatever, and instead of warehousing it, it ended up. Oh, this doesn't have that retro-y look. Or maybe I'll just do just big triangles and then do that later. Yeah, but I suspect... Trying to think of how those would work. But I'm sure there's some weird economic reason that's forced it. Either people needing to catch up, or some strange supply chain problems. Yeah, let's try something like this. Yikes. Well, I started to try to watch the Peripheral, that Gibson show based on, I guess, the Peripheral, based on the Gibson novel. I don't know. His stuff always feels, I mean, because it is pretty old, his stuff always feels weirdly dated to me. A lot of cyberpunk writing from the 80s does. I don't know. I've enjoyed some games with that setting, but as a genre, cyberpunk is kind of weird and weak. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of whatever they're doing. There's just like this weird cool factor that mostly doesn't exist, and it dates itself like very fast. Oh, maybe like vampire teeth or something. It gets cringy and dated very quickly. So maybe no one knows. So there's a lot of cyberpunk content that just can't escape the 90s. Yeah, we'll do like vampire teeth on a jack-o'-lantern. Why not? And this has a little bit of that. Plus, I hate the the premise is not great. It reminds me too much of Ready Player One, because they're using that. All these stupid, poor rural folks with accents, have some, get some new technology, and now they're in some virtual world, and whatever. It just, there's not the characters aren't great, and even the characters that are kind of interesting, they're not being portrayed very well. So yeah, not liking it so far. I think I'm 2 episodes in, and I don't know how much more I can handle. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, William Gibson's stuff is like that a lot for me. I guess he's an interesting thinker, but I'm not crazy about his characters and storytelling. But it's I think she's got 3 names. I don't know all 3 names, but it's that Chloe Moretz from Kick-Ass? Is that Kick-Ass? Yeah, whatever. The one where Nicolas Cage as her father's like shooting her all the time. I think that's Kick-Ass. All right. Oh yeah, if I thicken this line, it'll look more like a retro cutout. Yeah, because that's the look I'm going for anyhow. Retro Halloween. Yeah, they probably haven't made those. I wonder if the files for those things still exist somewhere. But those old retro paper, they were like cats, like black cats. I remember just like the lazy, or maybe poor schools that I went to, we just kind of slap those up everywhere for Halloween decorations. But they were all Day-Glo. They were like thin cardstock Day-Glo decorations. But yeah, that's my favorite look for Halloween because it's so 70s and cheesy. All right. I think I'll do this, but I want to make that different colors, I think. All right. Oh, so maybe the skull. Oops. Put it on the right layer. The skull could use the thick outline as well. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get away with putting eyes on these. The ghost, maybe. Yeah, this might not work. But we got lots of time today, so. Oh. Okay. Something like that. Which layer is this on? Oh, it's on this one, of course. I thought I was just moving too fast. I did that same thing. I was editing some video and I was doing a part 2 and using the previous file as the template and didn't save as, like didn't make a new copy yet of the file and just did a bunch of changes and then saved them. Like, oh, so now I don't have a part 2 anymore. I've been really forgetful lately with computer stuff. All right, so let me show you what I'm thinking of and see if this actually even works. I can put like little tape marks and stuff. And we'll see if this works. So I should lay it out first because it's going to... so they should just be kind of strewn about. Oh, come on. All right. Let's try some color. Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. That style, yeah. Yeah, exactly. They had them for a while. I still remember, like, Kmart's or whatever would have, because it's just a thin plastic bag with a piece of cardboard in it. And we had a skeleton that was that kind of style, that very crazy Dayglow style. One of those, like, almost full-size skeletons to hang on your door. But it's just cardboard with little, like, brads stuck in it. But yeah, I like that. I like that look. That's very retro Halloween for me. Where's my color picker? Hello. Oh, there it is. See if I can come close to getting that look. I don't know. I may not be able to do it, but we'll try. And then maybe, yeah, the skull, I'll do kind of a weird glowing green. We'll see how it goes. And maybe just like, yeah, yellow for the teeth. Yeah, they're always very ugly. Like very, the color combinations and stuff were not good. But fun as hell. Just like everything else in the 70s. Ugly as hell, but fun. All right. Yeah, and maybe this. And maybe this. Oh yeah, I should repeat colors too. That's another thing for cheap printing. Okay, so, and maybe this. There we go. Oops. Come on. Too small. There we go. Okay, so I've got the color. Now we'll do some highlights. So yeah, maybe yellow. So what I'm thinking is, I don't know if yellow is going to be the... Oh, yeah, something like that. And then I'll sharpen this up so it matches the edge better. All right. Yeah, but those real... Because they were all, you know, like separated, you know, color separate. It's probably gels that they literally had to cut out to make these separated colors. All right. And yeah, maybe just white for the ghost. Whoop. What's going on here? There we go. Oh. Oh, wait, it's not. There we go. I shouldn't be able to do. There we go. I shouldn't be able to go over. Try to clean this up a little bit. Maybe some green on this one. Combine some of the colors. Yeah, thanks for finding that, K5. That's exactly what I was thinking of. That's that old style. And they're just, I think they did those because they're very graphic and very easy to see from a distance. And especially if they're bright colors, then you can put a black light on them, like a fluorescent light. You know, those purple black lights, and get them to really glow wherever they're up. Yeah, so maybe green along with this. I'm going to have to play around with this for a while, I think, to get it to look how I'm thinking. Maybe separate some stuff here. All right, this is getting way too involved, way too retro. Oh, cool. Yeah, I like the that old retro style, and some illustrators sometimes do that too. They'll copy some retro looks for seasonal decorations and stuff, which is fun. Yeah, what am I don't think this one is working as well. I think to do these well, it's going to take a lot longer. Oh, yeah, no. And I guess we'll do yellow here. No, maybe white here. And here. And then, what, white on the skull or more yellow? Yeah, maybe white. Yeah, this isn't exactly. It's just kind of a very, a very weak attempt at oops, at what I was thinking. But we'll see. Maybe we can redeem this. Yeah, maybe that orange should not be so dark. I don't know. And maybe some white. I don't know if this is coming across at all. It just looks like some weak ass illustration. Yeah, because I'm not going to be able to. Well, let me see if what like putting some tape would look like. And maybe I could try some effect to kind of make them look more like they've been up forever. Okay, so let's turn this off and just fill the tape on another layer. And this back on. And then turn this down a little bit. Or make it multiply doesn't work. Is it this? Yeah. I don't have it all turned back on. Yeah, maybe just normal with a little bit lighter value. And this one. All right. So if I do some shadows on this, a very high concept cartoon here. So it looks like it's kind of sitting off the wall a little bit. Oh yeah, maybe I can do some trick with the color layers too to make them look a little more. Oh, sorry. I don't even know what kind of video I'm putting out. Make them look a little more desaturated or whatever. Not just that. I think I did the ghost wrong. I think I should have done it mostly purple and then cut into it with white or something. The ghost doesn't look right. Okay, so that's the tape. This is the white layer. Is there a way to fix the ghost? Maybe not. Hey, unknown girl. Oh, thanks. I'm trying to do some kind of retro Halloween decorations, and then maybe I should do like for the joke to come across some spider webs or something. Yeah, so it looks like they've been actually sitting out on the wall for a long time. Cobwebs on Halloween decorations. Mm. All right, is there a way to age these or make the colors look... I tried to pick colors that looked very retro, but I don't think it's coming across well. What about some... Yeah, do some weird blending thing. It's going to be hard to find the eyes on these. Yeah, maybe not. Oh, the other thing I should have done is like that off registration stuff. What's going on here? That happens with what's going on? Yeah, where they're printed a little bit wrong. Let's see if we can do something with that. Or maybe I should just do a, I think... Oh, Photoshop literally has a posterizing filter. Where is that? Pixelate, pointilize, halftone, color halftones. I don't think I can get it small enough though. Or maybe I can just use it as an effect layer. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it when you zoom in, which means it's going to be totally lost. Oh, and these layers don't have it. The other color layers. Oh, I should duplicate it. And repeat. Yeah, so you can see what I'm doing. You can see that when you zoom in, but I'd have to really exaggerate it to make it work. Yeah. Yeah, some people go crazy with the Halloween decorations in the U.S., like their whole front yard and driveway and everything. It's almost like a haunted house. Like you got to walk through this like haunted house to get to their front door. So this isn't going to show up in the actual JPEG, though. I wonder if I do this, hide it, and oop. No, what do I want to do? I want to do this, mask it. And then I can try to zoom it in a bit more. No. Shoot, I guess just... taking that and doing some more contrasty kind of stuff to it. This is way too high concept for a weekly cartoon. Also, maybe doing some fading kind of thing. So wait, yeah, let me try that. So select all of this and make a layer. Make that a mask, and then I can go through with like a weird brown effect. to make it look old and aged. Way too high concept for this cartoon. Okay, let's see what this looks like. So I'll try to blend this in a different way. Oh yeah, just a little. Yeah, I don't know. So this is going to be this size, so all of this work is going to be invisible. All right, they're very old decorations. Well, we'll put this out there, and so maybe way too much detail on the on this guy. It's going to be the find the eyes on the Halloween. Oh, I'm doing the wrong color. Find the eyes on the Halloween illustrations. It's almost like I didn't want to draw that regular style. Really old Halloween decorations. Oh yeah, I literally think the people that go crazy on Halloween, they have a storage garage or a storage space, like one of those rental spaces that's the size of like a single or like 2-car garage, where they keep it off season. And those are usually the people too that do Christmas stuff as well. So they must have like because it's so much stuff, they actually do need like a big storage space to keep it all. Yeah, it's too bad that. Oh wait, but I can change. Let me try one more version of the posterize with because I think that filter you can play with it, or the halftone. Sorry, yeah, you can make it bigger. Yeah, right. That's what we want to do. So maybe I don't know, 24, 26, or whatever. Weird. Oh yeah, there we go. There, now it comes across. That's what I was trying to do is oop, what's going on? So now, oh, that's right. There's no more repeat last filter. Oh, it's Alt Control F now. There we go. So that's more of the effect that I was going for. So they look old and printed from another era. Yes. Yeah. Cool. Thanks, K5. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I just was doing the pointillized thing, the halftone thing too. It's still probably not going to read very well. Maybe make everybody. This could go horribly wrong, but make everything just a touch bigger. So they fill the screen a little bit more. Okay, no more of this high concept stuff. Okay, yeah, hopefully when that's small, it's going to look good. Yeah, I didn't do a good job of like imitating the look. That's just like my cartoon style. Yeah, I wonder if people have like a storage unit for it. This is the Christmas storage unit. This is the Halloween storage unit. Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah, because if you threw all that stuff away every year, that's insane. All right, so they're spooky and old and spooky. Yeah. Yeah, people put Christmas lights up here, but nothing for Halloween. I think it's mostly. Oh yeah. like this is the style. Yeah, I'm not even getting close. Oh, right, right. It's kind of like the illustration style is like a. I'll put this link in the chat. These kind of horrible things. So it is. I should have started on black and then just drawn like a blacklight poster. I kind of did it backwards, but yeah, like these stupid spiders, and they have that honeycomb. You know, they have the Thanksgiving decorations, and I think they do it for Christmas too. But they're the flat decorations, and then you take them and stretch them out, and they've got tissue paper that's like in this weird honeycomb pattern. But that's the ugly color scheme and illustration style that I'm thinking of. I didn't quite nail it, but it's close enough. Yeah. Oh, how I can't believe. So they must still have the film of these like old illustrations, and they just crank them out. Oh yeah, there's some real bad stuff. Of course, Amazon. It was because it's China. I'm sure just they never deleted anything. Oh, the real old '60s stuff. Yeah, this Bestel company has a lot of crazy retro stuff. Ooh, a wheel of fortune for Halloween parties. Ooh. Oh, that's terrible. And they have fortunes, but they're gendered fortunes. They're separated by boys and girls. So yeah, of course, the same things won't happen to boys and girls in the future. Yeah, this one company is doing some. I think though some of it looks like they just traced it off of the internet. Though some of this looks like just somebody took some old classic illustrations and traced it, stealing somebody's work they probably barely got paid for back in the 50s and 60s. Yeah, some really ugly stuff. Sorry, K5. Yeah, this ugly stuff is great. Uh, yeah, that was when I was working on the gallery pretty hard and trying to do seasonal stuff. I would try to do Halloween designs every year. That was really fun to kind of come up with a. But the illustrators in Japan are so good, and so some of the department stores and stuff would have Halloween, just like a signage and stuff. They didn't sell a lot of goods, but they would do Halloween signage, and they're really clever. They come up with really cute and clever designs. So I could never feel super satisfied with what I was doing. It seemed like seemed a lot weaker. Yeah, this stuff is so weird. Yeah, lots of nostalgia, but I like the black light stuff. Yeah, I like the stuff that very day glow and almost like more the rat fink kind of Big Daddy. What's his name? The illustrator that did all the monster drag. Rat fink and all that big dragster stuff. Big Daddy something. God damn. It was right there. Oh, come on. Oh, Roth, yeah. Big Daddy Ed Roth. That's right. Thank you, K5. Yeah, I love his stuff. There was a lot of, especially in the 70s, a lot of people imitating his stuff and a lot of like stickers and collectible stuff that was imitating that style. Yeah, so he was mostly like 60s, I think, like back in the real car culture days. Yeah, 50s and 60s. Nice. Yeah, I love those monster illustrations and stuff from the 60s. That would be the best part about being alive then, is seeing like the new new Ed Roth stuff. All right, well, you can kind of see the faces, so maybe it'll come across. So the longer they were left up and the older they got, the spookier they felt. So let me shrink the tape a little bit, though. I think the tape is kind of not. Oh, wait, where is the tape? So that's the spider, the cobwebs, the tape. There it is. So these two. Make the tapes a little bit smaller. I guess that helps a little. Nice. We call it sun fade. They call it suntan. Nice. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that. Oh, those both moved? No, they didn't. Yeah, so just this one. Just this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Yeah, I guess that works okay. So I want it to look, yeah. Oh, that's right, but the shadows. I gotta redraw some of these shadows. Because the shadows were around the tapes. But the tape just looked too chunky. It'll just take a sec. And I like it because you can see that the tape is, you know, supposed to be on top of the decoration. Yeah, and it makes the shadow makes it look bigger too. There we go. Some retro Halloween. Nice. Oh yeah, yeah. I love those flocked blacklight posters. Yeah, that like it's like that black felty surface. Yeah, I love those. They still, I saw on eBay somebody is still printing those. Yeah, I had a crazy Black Panther blacklight poster when I was a kid. I don't know why or when I got it, but I think my dad, like, I inherited a blacklight, like a fluorescent blacklight that was a fluorescent tube lamp, but it was the real tiny ones, like the less than the inch diameter tubes. You know, like a little reflector housing thing that you just like set in front of the poster, and it like is angled so it kind of goes up. So yeah, I guess he gave me that, and then I was like, oh, now I gotta find something for it, and I just picked something, and it was a Black Panther. Actually, I can probably show you the exact poster that it was. Oh, that's so depressing. It's in my Google. It's in my Google history because I was looking it up. But this is the here's the blacklight poster that I had as a kid. I think I had a very limited choices. But it really glowed. Like, I mean, that blew me away when I was like, 7 years old or whatever, however old I was. But it was so cool how bright that glows, because it's all orange and pinks and stuff. And so the black is all like it feels like velvet, like a cheap velvet or like a flock, but it's on paper. And so when the light hits it, nothing reflects that black fuzziness absorbs the light, but then all the paper that's printed with fluorescent, bounces it back really bright. So it's very otherworldly. But that was on my wall forever when I was a kid, way past the time. But that's very retro. All right. Well, there we go. I kind of did what I was trying to do. Make them a little faded and messed up. So the older they got, the spookier they felt. Okay, that's a little too high concept. We can't do that every week. Yeah, very 80s style. Yeah, that's true. It is kind of like a weird Oriental type illustration. That's true. Yeah, and I wonder what it is. Well, it's probably because it was drawn by like a Chinese artist. I'm sure a lot of that stuff was in early days was just done overseas to make it nice and cheap. I don't know. I wish I knew the history of that. Some of those styles. Okay. Yeah. So I don't think it's any like known illustrators. They get worse. So the one that I got is not that bad, because they do get much, much worse skill-wise. Blacklight posters. Yes. Yeah, I think Spencer's was probably one of the last places you could buy. Spencer Spencer's Gifts in the shopping malls. It's probably one of the last places you could get blacklight posters. I'm sure they got rid of them by the 90s, like whenever they stopped selling. But those stores like that used to have like that poster rack where you like, flip the posters. They were behind plastic sheeting, like in metal frames, and you kind of flip through them. And then whatever the letter and number was, then that's the little cubby where the rolled poster was to buy. But I remember flipping through those poster things always. And then there was always, all the celebrities of the day, your Sean Cassidys and your Burt Reynolds. I don't know. Pictures of people, like, why would you want this on a wall? Yeah, that would be fun to do a whole shop that was all that, only those old poster flipping things. I think like Walmart and Kmart and stuff kept those for a little bit longer, because I remember seeing those somewhere. I'm like, wow, they still sell posters. Yeah. And then I think it moved more towards like pot leaves and sports, like basketball and football players and stuff. It moved more towards that and then just died. Because I think my brother had a bunch of, like, he had like Michael Jordan and Larry Bird and stuff. He had posters of 80s. I guess the 90s. I guess, yeah. 90s NBA. Oh, wow. That would be very cool. Yeah, Blacklight Room would be very cool. Yeah, I've got a board game that's all printed fluorescent. It's all like black and fluorescent. So I'd like to play that on a table where we just put like a black light LED or something all the way around it so it glowed the whole time. That would be a really cool. Oh, we should do that for Halloween. That's the game we should play. Yeah. Damn. If I can. I'm not going to have the time. Yeah, that would be fun. A fun look. It doesn't have to be on Halloween, I guess, especially because it's just like a fantasy board game. All right. So that was the high concept. Here's the low concept version. So what's another strange thing? I did we'll probably come across it in not too long. The kind of collapsed jack-o'-lantern, when they get real old and mushy and kind of start caving in on themselves. So I drew one of those, and then I put a Santa hat on it. So it was kind of the combined decoration of the end of, Halloween is long over, but the Santa hats come out. Yeah, what else is there that's very Halloween related? Yeah, it's changed so much too. It was really depressing how fearful people got, and especially if you live in apartments and stuff, and you don't have neighbors that are even gonna try to do something for the holidays. You just end up taking your kids to like trick or treating at shopping malls and stuff. It's really depressing. All right. Yeah, when I was a kid, you could always tell the hardcore trick-or-treaters, because we would always have like, plastic pumpkins or some small kind of thing, some, decorative thing. And then once that was full, that's enough candy for the night. But the hardcore kids had the pillowcases. They would go door to door with pillowcases, and then like a parent or someone would have a trash bag, and they would fill up a pillowcase, dump it into a trash bag, and then go back through and get another load. I mean, that must have been an insane amount of candy, because I saw people with like full pillowcases of candy trick or treating. I can't even imagine how much candy that is. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. The people that don't decorate, just to not even bother. Oh yeah, yeah, like spooky food. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, what's a good? Or just those, yeah, or those Halloween novelty things, yeah, like those like rubber severed hands and stuff. Yeah, let me see. I'll see what I can draw here. So what I can think of and what I can draw are definitely two different levels of things. All right. Oh wait, just do like this. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, and even more hardcore. So, okay, pillowcases meant you're pretty hardcore trick-or-treater. Pillowcases and roller skates. Now that is, if you can work roller skates into your costumes, that means you're going to go to double the houses on the night of. That is some serious trick-or-treating. You're basically like roller derbying the other kids out of the way on the, the walks to the little walkways to the front door. All right, those are pretty huge. Oh yeah, and like the witchy fingers. Yeah, those like things to put on your fingertips. I gotta draw these all the same style though. I gotta be careful here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm getting a couple of different things going. Maybe those teeth, I'll have to redraw those. Those aren't gonna work. Spooky fingers. Oh, no one is gonna know what the hell any of this stuff is supposed to be. I guess the color will help a lot. What else is there? There's like fake. Oh yeah, maybe like fake eyeballs or whatever. Oh yeah, I can do like fake blood on the teeth. Let's see here. Yeah, like an eyeball. Oh, scooters and e-bikes. Oh, that's the worst. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Yeah, rent a nice blacklight would be nice, would be good. Because then, yeah, I don't know. I would only use it occasionally. They do make now. I wonder how well they work though. But they do make now the LED strips of the little, LED lights on that adhesive strip that are supposedly fluorescent black light. I don't know how well they work though, but I should get. Those are pretty cheap. I should get one of those and try it out, and then I can just like put it, on the edge, around the edge of like an inside edge of a table thing set up, and then it'll be out of the way. Whoa. Oh, eyeball. That's right. Let's do this a little differently here. Yeah, the line is way too thick. I gotta thin things down a little bit and get a consistent scale with everything. Spooky eyeball. I guess I shouldn't make the iris 3D. It looks more like a... Oh, come on. Okay, let's try drawing a circle again here. Yeah, oh, I guess because I'm zoomed in, yeah, I'm getting a really thick... Oh, and I'm also at 70. That's right. That's why. That's why I'm getting such a weird result. I was at a real thick brush width from when I was coloring everything. So maybe I can do a little bump. I just don't want it to look too breast-like. But I'm going to color it all stupid, so it should be fine. So... Actually, it should be bigger than that, shouldn't it? a spooky fake eye. I would have like a big giant. Oop. And then I'll do the little bloodshot hearts. That eye is going to be funny if there's little eyes on the eye. Okay, what's another spooky thing? Yeah, that would be really fun. I should talk the guys into doing that, because then we could stream it. If we're just going to play Hero Quest, I don't think we can stream it. I mean, we can, but nobody cares. Right. Okay. So there's the spooky eye. What else is there? There's fake blood, like in little tubes, or they have capsules, right? Where you can like put a capsule in your mouth and then have bloody red-colored spit, basically. Let's see. So what else? Oh, like fake scars. Yeah, that's that's not gonna be readable. But yeah, those were really terrible. They're really cheap, like rubber. They're supposed to look like, like scratches or whatever, and they're just kind of flesh colored, and I guess you can just stick it on your face. But it's they're just cheap rubber. I'm sure it felt terrible. Yeah, where was I? I was working somewhere. I think it was in L.A. where for Halloween, somebody had a friend of a friend who was like an effects makeup guy, and for Halloween he would do stuff for people. And one guy came to work with it. What looked like if his desk had like exploded in his face, and like all the shrapnel from the desk was like stuck in his face. So it was all this makeup, and there was like bits of like parts of a pencil sticking out, and staples and like paper clips, but all done in like prosthetic makeup. I forget where that was, but yeah, somebody like had a friend of a friend for Halloween. Then they wore a kind of costume to work, but it was just like effects makeup. They were just dressed regularly, but they had this like gory, not it wasn't very bloody, but it was just like very funny kind of effects makeup, but really well done, like really convincing. All right. That's not very much. What else? There's got to be some other thing. There's wigs and hats, but I'm trying to think of something small scale. It's everyone is super super jealous, and those guys probably get a lot of work, like a lot of extra costume party work and stuff around that season, if you can do good latex effects and stuff. All right. So yeah, no one's gonna know. I don't think I can even draw that. But what I'm thinking about is those stupid thin little. The color is gonna be everything with these, and plus it's gonna be obviously like they're colored for Caucasian people, but the this is gonna look very strange, but the gouges, that's not gonna look good. What was this? Okay, the what's something else? Yeah, so fake scars you can stick on your face. I guess so. It was usually just like a gel in a little, usually very tiny, almost like a paint tube. Those metal tubes with scary blood effects. Yeah, when I was really tiny, my mom did a lot of hobby sewing. She never made us clothes, but she liked to make Halloween costumes. And I had a little tuxedo, like it was all like one piece, like the lapels and the shirt and the little like sash and little medallion. It was all fabric, but all one piece, little tuxedo-y looking Dracula thing that my mom sewed. I think it was just from some department store pattern or whatever. But when I was a kid, I loved that thing so much. It had a little cape with a drawstring and then a little tuxedo top. I thought that was the coolest thing. So it's probably a vampire for most of my elementary school days. All right, so a little fake blood. Yeah, I don't want to. I'll just color it red, the tube. I guess that's enough. That gets across the Halloween novelty. That's a decent enough composition. The novelty goods. So just trying to figure out how they can fit into Christmas. Oh wait, let me flip that so it's like looking away. That might be funnier looking. Yeah, that might work better. And let me fix the squishiness. It's a little flat looking. There we go. It's a terrifying Halloween eye. All right. Okay, so yeah, red. Do a little bit darker. So a lot of this is red. So the nails will be red. This will be red. There'll be red blood on there, red lines on there. So maybe green, like do fluorescent green again. And then white. Oh, maybe do a that glow in the dark color. Yeah, that was my favorite kind of vampire teeth. That glow in the dark vampire teeth. And then do a little red on that as well. Yeah, so the fangs, of course, have horrifying blood on them, and then I need like a pale skin color for the fingers. Oh, this is another break. There we go. There we go. And then just white for the tube of blood. And gray maybe, so it looks like it's in a metal. There we go. Sabuki. All right, and then on another layer, let's do some bloodshot. Not too much because I don't want to block the little eye dots. And a little yellow maybe. Something like that. All right. Yeah, I think that works. So just do some. Oh, I missed the here. There we go. Yeah, glow in the dark vampire teeth. Those are the best. And you always drooled so much, you're taking away. I remember that as a kid. They always make you drool. Yikes. Yeah, maybe not. All right, so those eyes will go there. Spooky fingers. And maybe, some wrinkle texture. And then some... Oh. Oh, where's the color layer? There it is. The spooky nails are so shiny. All right. Yeah, I think that's enough. Some of them have a lot more detail. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, because the scale, they only made one size of those things. Yeah, so the sharp edges of those vampire teeth were the worst. Yeah, because they didn't intend for them to be worn for more than a second, I think. But if you walk around all night with those teeth, yeah. Yeah, that's right. They were very sharp. Always cheap plastic garbage that probably wasn't even like non-toxic plastic. I'm sure it was like very bad to have in your mouth for a long time. All right. Maybe, yeah, something like that. All right. So, yeah, that's everything. I don't know if any of this is going to be very readable. A small assortment of should I put the eyes? That looks funny. Yeah, upside down. Maybe yeah, because there's more space here. Let's just do that. That looks very funny. Upside down. This is the one that I think needs the eyes the most. All right. Yeah, I don't know what to line up with that. Shadow too much. Let me just get rid of that a little bit. There we go. He's upside down for some reason. All right. November 1st, and they're screwed. Hey, Kane. How's it going? I'm drawing spooky Halloween novelty stuff. All right. I think that works. It's going to be... I guess it'll still read. And these. Oh, that's the big one. All right, so actually I think the one I should make sure. Oh, you know what? I should change the dates on these because the 27th might be good for this one, and then the other one's November 1st. So that would be nice about the sad novelties, is they had another year until they felt needed again. Shoot, I did those opposite. I should have... Well, maybe when I save them, I'll just number them opposite, and then I can change it later. I'll forget, of course. All right. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so we'll take a look at the archive. Maybe we'll hit some. Oh no, that's right. It's all off sync because I uploaded everything. But let's take a look at some of the old cartoons from back in the day. Uh-oh, where'd it go? It was there. There it is. Oh yeah, so that's the one that I just did. But we want to go back to, where were we? I think we just finished October, right? Let's see. Oh, yeah, no, we're doing October 1st. So October 1st, 2006. Back to, yeah, I don't think there's going to be any Halloween, though. Just toilet paper. Let's squish this in here a little bit better. There we go. All right. So this felt like the beginning of a long unrolling. I think we did that one last time. So that's October 1st, October 2nd, 2006. Oh, a Swiss Army knife. October 2nd, the pocket knife had no tool for repairing the thing he had previously cut apart. Oh. And these are some real odd ones. October 3rd, the ID cards spent so much time identifying other people they had forgotten who they were. All right. October 4th. Ooh, rice cakes. The rice cakes felt as inedible as they looked. October 5th. The packing envelope dreamed of containing illicit contents. I think that must have come up in a random. Oh, sorry. I'm not getting the cartoon. I'll make sure I get the text on the screen. A padlock. October 6th. The padlock was now resigned to the fact that no key fit her. She was keyless, and once she was locked, there was no going back. October 7th. In a world of marketing gone mad, familiar products now came in strange new shapes. Yeah, I guess shampoo and sunscreen. October 8th. A belt. I do killer belt cartoons. Even with the additional holes, the belt now had to admit waist size had eliminated his usefulness. Yeah, that's another too much interacting with people joke, maybe. The brick's actions lacked the subtlety of his words. Oh, does subtlety? No, there's no E in subtlety, right? Yeah, it's just Y. Break in a window. October 10th. The microphone was always the first casualty of any karaoke violence. How high must tensions be for such violence like this? Julian Jett. Yeah, they don't have cords, do they? Yeah, I think it's all wireless mics now. This is a very old style. Looks like a kid's set. All right, October 11th. A difference of several fluid ounces weighed heavily on their love. Oh, mixed couple. There we go. October 12th. Antifreeze wasn't sure if it was the constant cold climates or the thankless nature of his job, but he was really depressed. Okay, that was a novel about the depression of antifreeze. The newspaper never realized how lousy it felt to be read. Yeah, for some reason that occurred to me that a red newspaper, like if somebody leaves behind a newspaper somewhere that they've thoroughly gone through and it doesn't quite get folded right and the paper's kind of been, yeah, it just looks very weird and used. All right, October 14th. The table mirrors gazed into each other with infinite despair. Yeah, I tried to get the infinite table mirror image in there, but it's not, didn't come across. 15th. These are some tiny, another Band-Aid joke. Tiny ones. The box of Band-Aids hated to see his healing powers squandered. Oh, there we go. We did hit a little bit of Halloween. October 16th. Construction paper enjoyed their new frightening shapes, but resented their limited relevancy. Construction paper decorations. October 17th. What started out as some sort of birdhouse turned horribly wrong. It's just nails and a chunk of wood. October 18th. Oh, here we go. Rental DVDs. The damage of being returned containing the wrong disc was immeasurable to the video case. It should be maybe rental box or something. Yeah, there's some Blockbuster video coloration there. Being returned with the wrong video. October 19th. Tequila shooters were supposed to be about dulling pain, not dwelling on it. Little wonky looking shot glasses. And I should have put the color of the bottle a little faded through there. These look like white plastic cups if you don't see the transparency. I like the chewed up lemon that doesn't have any... Oh, here we go. Another Halloween cartoon. October 20th, 2006. For the rest of the year, the rubber mask tried to work on his inner beauty. I don't know who that's supposed to be a mask of. It's green, so I don't know. So October 21st. The number 2 pencil had no idea where the little golf pencil got all of his confidence. Yeah, those little miniature golf pencils. Oh, sorry. October 22nd. Misplaced game pieces found no comfort outside of the box. Maybe outside of their boxes. October 23rd. The billiard ball found it very difficult to live with such a confining relationship. Oh, no way. Yeah, the wrong movie. Yeah, I think people have returned like pornography and stuff like to rental stores accidentally, because it's only the independents that ever carried porn in the U.S. All the big chains, had to be family friendly, so they didn't have the the saloon doors. Back to the adult rental section. All right, 23rd, 24th. Oh, there we go. There was always someone happy to see the season end. I don't know quite if I got the scale of the beer glass and the baseball. All right. 25th, another thing in a cup. A particularly difficult... Oh, sorry. Jeez. A particularly difficult night usually ended with the remote in the empty ice cream quart. All the ice cream is gone and the remote is inside. Oh, one more Halloween. This Halloween was plagued by good intentions and misused dinner candles. Too tall. Yeah, that was the thing too. I always, as a kid, for some reason, I wanted to put, because more light seemed to come out of the holes on the eye holes and everything on the jack-o'-lantern when you put the lid back on it. But then the candle like burnt the top of the the inside of the lid. So you're cooking pumpkin. All right. And what do we got? Oh, another candle. The pumpkin spice scented candle dreaded what would be lost on the next lighting. Scented candles. Do they still have candle shops? Like with a bunch of... I guess they got more boutique and more expensive, right? Because like, doesn't Goop make candles that smell like something? But yeah, they got those French candles that were trendy for a while that were insanely expensive, like a $50 candle in a little jar. But I remember, yeah, candle stores in shopping malls. October 28th, the lighter couldn't help feeling somewhat. We need, we need Yum here to give us a lighter review. Actually, I did it backwards, didn't I? Is it backwards? No, yeah, it is. It is. Oh wait, no, you flick it open. No, that's right. The little flint would be on the outside. The wheel to spark would be on the outside. Yeah, so and I guess when you flip it open, when Zippo's open, that can also flick the wheel. We need a review. The lighter couldn't help feeling somewhat responsible for his friend's transformation as a burnt-out cigarette butt. All right, and 29. There we go. Once the last package of gum was sold, the display box felt spent. Yeah, I like that at grocery stores and stuff where they don't restock often, and you'll just have an empty display box of something. It's like, oh, it'd be nice if there were still some of those here. Oh, here we go. October 30th. The stuck tape now realized their sticky strength was also their weakness. Double duct tape. And 31st. October 31st. Oops, sorry, there we go. Everything was going well until someone decided to take a bite out of the gelatin mold. Is that the right? Yeah, is that the right spelling for mold? For the mold, not mold as in fungus. Looks like pumpkin pumpkin flavored gelatin. All right, and November 1st. Oh, I did it again. I always draw the measuring the retractable measuring tape the wrong way. I always draw that little tab up, but the tab actually is down. And I think I draw it that way so that I don't have to draw the angle because it would be sitting in an angle. And I never do that. So the tape measure wanted to measure more intangible things than simply length and width and be drawn backwards always. Yes, the tab is always always upside down. Every time. All right. Well, there, we made it through October, and there were, in fact, a couple of Halloween cartoons in there. But oh, good. Yep, but without Yum, we just don't know. We don't have a rating. We need an out of 10 numeric rating for every one of those Zippos. All right. So, yeah, let's try to write something, I guess. We'll see how that goes. Yes, they are. Well, I got that comment from a while back. The tab is the wrong way. Yes, it is. But it's a much better drawing because of it. Yes. Does Yum respond to being called? All right. So, yeah, this will be November 1st. That'll be much funnier. So the dark day of November 1st. So the worst, let's see. I'm trying to think. Yeah, this pop-up, I don't think that was such a thing. I guess it must have been. It was just I wasn't ever shopping for a lot of Halloween stuff, but those pop-up shops, where it's like a closed-down movie theater or something, and there's a company now. There's like a franchise that does that, but those Halloween shops that pop up for a couple of months, and they always rent, just big spaces, like big retail spaces that are just abandoned, and just temporarily throw everything in there. And then, like on November 1st, they do like a half off or big clearance sale, and then they disappear for another year. Your witchcraft isn't working. Yum is not being summoned. So yeah, the first day of November, uh, the bleak first day of November. Something about Halloween misspelled novelties. So November 1st was a dark day for... There's almost nothing to that for Halloween novelties. Yes. It's a date joke, a calendar joke. Oh, they couldn't figure out a way to stay relevant throughout the rest of the year. Oh, some empty friend. How's it going? Good to see you. We're doing the last of the Halloween jokes for the year. It's so funny. I always think of it towards the end of the month and only do a couple every year. But I guess after all the years, there's probably a good collection. I probably have about 24 or more different Halloween jokes. So novelties. So they were so specifically seasonal. November 1st was painful. It'd be funny. Oh, I can actually put this up if I don't put it on camera. Because I don't need to draw anymore. All right. Does that work? Yeah. There we go. Nice. The summoning magic is good. Yeah, Thanksgiving. Yeah. So they didn't have anything to be thankful for. Thankless November. Until next year. So I think all of my jokes are just haha, wait until next year jokes. Change the theming of if Thanksgiving could just have a darker theme. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. Some empty friend is just lame and obvious thinking right now. I can't come up with... Yes, that's right. Right. It just helps me realize everybody has... yeah. Lame and obvious jokes. Yeah, something about... So I don't... There's nothing that suggests... I'm not mixing anything, so it's all Halloween stuff. So they are discarded. They are... I should put some drool around the... Oh, yeah, I should, shouldn't I? That's an obvious funny thing, because they were just being used, so maybe there still would be some... Let's try this. A little bit of saliva around the... Oh. I'll lighten it up a little bit too. That's like a dog amount of drool. There we go. Those are some wet vampire teeth. All right. So yeah, something like maybe Cinderella-like or whatever. On November 1st, they all turned into unrecognizable novelty Novelty goods. Or maybe just feeling silly, like that, like being so. Uh, on November 1st. So on. They all just started to feel silly. Embarrassed? Yeah, something about like how when it's part of the season, part of the holiday, part of the theme, you feel so like involved and so important. And now on November 1st, they all just started to feel silly. Yeah, something like getting. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, just getting stored away. Yeah, and a lot of the stuff is so disposable too. It doesn't make it. Um, oh yeah, maybe about being around next year. Oh, that's a good. Yeah, because a lot of those real cheap, like those plastic fingertips and vampire teeth usually don't make it. You just buy new ones the next year, so they don't make it very long. All the stuff that's in those like cheap blister packs and stuff like the fake blood and rubber eyeballs. What's going on here? Oh, I got the wrong type tool. Okay. Yeah, so just we're wondering which one of them would still be around next year, or they wouldn't be seeing each other. Yeah, this was the last they would probably see each other. Oh yeah, something like that. Because I'm not even referencing specifically Halloween. This was the last they would be seeing of each other, each with an S, other for some time. Ugh. Typing is getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. 4. Or maybe just this was the last they would see of each other. Shorten it a little. For some time. Something like that. That was just about, yeah, it's over. The party's over. See of each other for some time. For a long time? It would be a long time before they would see each other again. Something like that, yeah. Is that better? It would be a long time before they had a reason to get together again. Had an excuse. It'd be a long time before they saw each other again. It's so weird. Like not mentioning the holiday is pretty funny because everything is so like very Halloween themed or very horror themed. It would be a long time before they saw each other again. Yeah, something like that. I like the fact that I'm not mentioning the holiday. Oh, this is going to be the hard one to write. They had survived. Actually, here's another. Yeah, even though it's old tape, it might have a little bit of shine left to it, so I should do a little just to make sure that it reads as tape. Yeah, just little tiny lines would still have a little reflectivity, so that it reads as tape. Oh, lucky we didn't get any construction noise. They're remodeling the house next door, so we didn't get any construction noise this week. I'm glad. That's the thing. I was really worried that it was going to be impossible to stream from here because it's literally like right next door. Our houses are like, just a few feet apart. So when they're banging on walls and tearing stuff apart, it's pretty loud. There we go. Okay, so being up too long. Oh, authenticity. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's really good. Yeah, the thing that I wanted to oh, see each other. Oh, that's a good point. Unknown girl. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So they would uh it would be a long time before they saw each other again. See each other. Yeah, I got to get the right uh tense for that right phrase too. Yeah, something about the longer they were the longer they stayed up, the spookier they got. uh so year round Halloween. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, I like that authenticity. Um, Cobwebs made them more authentic. Uh, let's see. The longer. Oh, but I did draw them frowning, so they should be sad about it. They stayed up, the more authentic they felt. Yeah, I like authentic. I think it's pretty funny. Yeah, or yeah, there's not really a going out of style or going in or out of style for decorations. Where's the... Oh, it's on a different layer. Okay. Oh, I should maybe do that white layer. I should posterize that. There's a separate layer there, isn't there? Or it doesn't do white. Wait. Oh, it did. Okay, there we go. I just didn't turn off the road. There we go. Now they're all very printed looking. Oh, okay. But this layer needs it. Let's try this. Huh? Oh, where's the... I guess it can't... It doesn't do white. Yeah, because there's no color. I thought it would do some kind of little grayscale or something, but I guess not. Pixelate. Sorry, one more shot here. 26. Oh yeah, and you can... Each screen has a different angle. No, it doesn't really do anything. Okay, well, we'll leave it. It works as is. Spent so much time on that already. The longer they stayed up, the more authentic they felt. But why are they sad? Should I make them not sad anymore? um, if they were unloved or authentic. Dedication. Oh, dedication or laziness is good too. Yeah. Yeah, authentic is very funny. Maybe go a little bit lighter on the spider webs. Oh, they're already at 20. Just a little lighter. No, they're gone then, aren't they? Yeah, I guess I gotta stay at 20. Okay, 20%. I was doing the opacity. Okay, or the tape, the tape had dried out so long ago. It was the cobwebs holding them up. Oh, that might be, yeah, that might be funny. I don't know if you can, let's see. If it's really small, though, you're barely going to be able to see tape and cobwebs. So maybe I shouldn't focus on a tiny detail because these cartoons are so small. Yeah, but I like the tape, the old tape. No longer held them up. Yeah, I just don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. More authentic is good though. The longer they stayed up, the more authentic they felt. Oh, I should have drawn one of the tapes like literally just curled, curled away from the wall. Yeah, but the authentic joke isn't sad though, so maybe I should take away their little frowns. Let's see if that. Yeah, that'd actually be positive thing. That'd actually be smiling. I don't know. Yeah, ignored or loved. Oh yeah, that something like that would be fun too. Like not knowing if they were being ignored or cherished. Yeah, did you say that already, K5? Cherished? That sounds. Oh, dedication or laziness. Yeah. Ignored or cherished. Being up for so many years. Staying up. Staying out. Staying on the wall. Staying on the wall for so many years made them think they were either very cherished or very ignored. The longer they stayed up, the more authentic they felt. Spooky old Halloween decorations. Yeah, I like cherished or ignored. I do a lot of those either or jokes though, so maybe there's too many of those. They were either this or that. It was either this or it was that. Or just the longer they stayed up, the spookier they got. The spookier they felt. The spookier it was. So like be kind of vague about, is it spooky for them or is it spookier for us to look at them? The longer they stayed up, the spookier they got. The spookier it got. Oh yeah, no, I think I want to do that. Sorry, K5. I think I might lose authentic. I like that because then it ties it a little bit more. So the longer they stayed up, the spookier. So maybe people just died in the house and the Halloween decorations just stayed up. So they're starting to get worried. That's why they're frowning, because they're starting to get worried about why they've been up for 20 years. The longer they stayed up, the spookier it got. There we go. I like that. No, but authentic was perfect. I like the decorations becoming more authentic as they got discolored and covered in cobwebs. But I like the double meaning of spookier. So they looked spookier because they were covered in cobwebs and getting all tattered. But it was spooky because why have we been up for so many years? There we go. I think we nailed that one. The longer they stayed up, the spookier it got. All right. And what are we doing here again? The only time before they saw each other again. Yeah, I think that works. It would be a long time before they would see each other again, or before it would be a long time before they saw each other again. Or is it funnier when it's about the disposable, those things being never around next year? Nobody had the heart to try to say, see you next year. Yeah, there was never, would there ever be a next year? Yeah, let me see. I'm just worried about the wording of this. I like C because of the big green eyeball. But the grammar is a little clunky. Be around next year. Oh, Final Gathering. That's good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, before they just got stuck somewhere and forgotten about. Let's see. Oh, and maybe I'll do a little bit more shiny on the fingers as well, just so it doesn't read as like severed fingers, but actually like plastic fingers. There we go. Because whose fingers are this shiny when they're, especially after they've been cut off? Ah, yeah, that was fine. What am I doing? All right. Well, we got some pretty solid Halloween jokes. I think these are a step above stuff I've done before for the Halloween novelty. Okay, so it'd be a long time before they saw each other again. There was no Terrifier 2. Oh, really? Terrifier 2 sucks. That's too bad. I was just watching some YouTube channel was starting to do horror movie reviews, and it was a pretty good idea. They did horror movie sequels that all take place in space, and there's a surprising amount of them. I think it was Critters 4, Leprechaun whatever in space, one of the Leprechaun sequels, Jason X, the Friday the 13th, the 10th Friday the 13th movie. I think there was one more, but yeah, it was a surprising number of, cheap B movie Halloween sequels, like mostly like 80s stuff that happened. One of the sequels was in space. I don't know why that became a thing, and I guess for the because Freddy versus Jason got hung up in like production hell for so long, the guy that owned the rights to Friday the 13th, or at least Jason Voorhees, got worried that before that movie even came out, the property would be dead. So they wanted to make another sequel. So they went through all of these, like, where could he go? What could he do? What could the 10th movie be? And somebody suggested, in space. And like, really? And then, they only had like $14 million or something, but they made a pretty decent looking, for that budget, they made a pretty decent looking movie. Although it still blows my mind when they say like the budget for Star Wars, the original Star Wars, was like $11 million, and they were able to do that. I mean, it was 77, 76, 77, so that money went a lot further. But still, that sounds like an insanely tiny budget for what would be such a huge film. All right. No one had the heart to say see you again, see you next year. There was no next year. So the party's over. Their usefulness had come to an end. They were no longer in demand. Or they just felt used, and I guess I should make the tube look a little used, huh? It doesn't quite. Oh, not that layer. Maybe here. Yeah. It doesn't quite read as it's actually even been squeezed, so maybe do like a little dent in it. See, this is what I always do. The procrastination of not knowing what the joke's going to be. Come on. Yeah, this angle, I can't get the pressure right. There we go. He's got a little dent in his head. All right. Until we meet again. So it'd be a long time before they saw each other again. Almost exactly a year. The party was over. The fun is over. So my first idea was the November 1st, because this can be a November 1st joke because November 1st is Tuesday. So I can make a joke specifically about the date, the day after Halloween. Yeah, I like the idea of they just felt silly, you know, that they're heavy themed. Their spooky theme felt silly on November 1st. As early as November 1st, they all wondered. Oh yeah, it was like a what they would, where they would go next, what they would do next, or just not. Yeah, some maybe a joke about not planning for the future. The reality of November 1st hit them hard. Yeah, so where to go or what they would be doing. Yeah, so they never planned for the cold reality of November 1st. They had never planned. They hadn't expected. They never expected November 1st to hit so hard. To feel so lost. Yeah, November 1st to be so something. What's a good or feel so useless? Yeah, to suddenly feel so useless. Was funny too. Yeah. Oh, scared is good. Yeah. That's really good. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's really perfect. That they were scared. So both of the things being scared. That's good. Yeah, that's really good. I like that. They were scared. This was the last time they would see each other. And then the grammar is much better. They were scared. This was the last time they... And it's also got the C in it, too. Still has C in it. And I almost typed it all out correctly. So they were scared. This was the last time they would see each other. I think I have to break it. It's just too... all the way across the bottom looks crazy. They were scared this was the last time they would see each other. Yes. That's perfect, Unknown Girl. That's perfect. Because it's got scared and see in it. And I think the joke of Halloween things being afraid is really dumb and funny because it's so dumb. They were scared this was the last time they would see so ever see each other, or see, no, it's just see each other because it could be. And that's why they're sad. They were scared this was the last time they would see each other, and the longer they stayed up, the spookier it got. All right. Lots of spookiness. Yeah, I can't believe how long. Yeah, that just stuck in my head. Those old kind of day glow decorations. Perfect. Okay, so but when I make these JPEGs, I'm going to reverse the dates. So one needs to be the 27th, and the other is the 1st of November. So this can be the 27th. I guess that, well, actually, it both. Yeah, it would. Oh, thanks. Hey, Robbie, how's it going? Yes, that's right. Yeah, we were talking about the one of the jokes was going to be the tape was no longer sticky, but the cobwebs kept them on the wall. All right, it looks like they were hung by Spider-Man. Yes, a lot of disposable Halloween jokes. Yeah, they were scared this was the last time they would see each other. I think, yeah, I guess I don't have to reverse the dates. I probably shouldn't then, because if I'm not referencing November 1st or the day after Halloween, I don't think I'll change the date, because it could be, could make a mess. Yes, so for one night, one party only. Nice. Oh, the tape was their costume. That's nice. Ah. Yeah, the eyeball does have eyes. Yes. As soon as I drew that, I'm like, yes, I definitely want that eyeball to have two little eyes. Okay. The longer they stayed up, the spookier it got. And just a quick check. Make sure I don't miss any typos. They were scared this was the last time they would see each other. They were scared. They were so scared. They lacked eyelids. Yeah, that's right. The unblinking eye. All right, so let's make some JPEGs. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. The size doesn't look... Not too much details getting lost, so that's good. Alright. Yeah, I think with the other one, though, with the paper decorations, it's going to lose a lot. I should print it bigger. Alright, so, yeah, kind of the same kind of like after a party feeling. You may not see each other again. Oh, it looks okay. And it didn't do that moire, whatever that French word is for when a dot pattern is shrunk. Sometimes it creates that banding that looks really strange. It didn't do that because it's not a true, I don't think it's a true dot pattern. It's just a weird Photoshop effect. So maybe it's not regular enough to create that problem. Okay. Revert. Boom. Nice. They were frightened. Yeah, I like the Halloween decorations being frightened. What a funny joke. All right. Well, it's time for some spicy. I think these are spicy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're spicy. Some spicy snacking. So let's hit the convenience store and see how this goes. Thank you so much, everybody, for helping with the Halloween jokes. That really that was really fun, and especially when it's like such a specific theme and you want to say something spooky. All right, did the chime go off? Yeah, I'm glad I finally figured out a good level for that chime, because I remember when I originally had it at full volume, I was making everyone's ears bleed. All right, so this week we have, so this is, I think we've had these before, because I remember you guys asked me to try to turn them back into ramen, and I soaked them in water, and they did turn back into ramen noodles. So we have Baby Star. So Baby Star has a new, oh, it's all keying out, but Baby Star has a series of, what is it? Dodake ramen. Oh, so Dodekai ramen. So the maybe ramen of specific areas, and this area would be Sendai. You can see, yeah, Sendai. This is the kanji for it. So this is going to be a spicy Sendai style ramen, and you can kind of see from the picture there's some miso there. The soup is kind of an orange, like a red peppery orange, or maybe like a spicy miso. But these are like we tried before, those little snacks that are dried ramen strips. Oh no, are we okay? I'm not getting any drop frames yet. Sorry if we're not going good. Okay, so let's try some Baby Star. So this is oh wow, the Oyatsu company. Sorry, Oh, there's no website. Yes, but they do Baby Star. They have a little like Chinese peanut head Chinese boy that they use. Oh, okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, these are going to be spicy. Yeah, I can smell already these are going to be spicy. So they're simulating, simulating their spicy, maybe kind of Szechuan style ramen. But so there they are. You guys remember these little strips of dried ramen noodles? And they're really good. They're crunchy and good, but I'm curious how spicy this is going to get. Yep, so there's typical Baby Star. Oh, wow. Yeah. You have that. There's the soup flavor, and then there's a little bit of spice behind that. There's a real curly one. Yeah, but not bad. It feels like it's going to build up, though, pretty strong. But immediately, it's not like crazy hot. And even when they say hot, when they say spicy over here, when they say spicy on the bag, it's not always like crazy overpowering. Because I think Japan, much less than like Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia has crazy, like, real full temperature, like full hot, not temperature, full strength, spicy Thai food is crazy, or can be very crazy. Oh, these are good. Yeah, they really have. So the joke was, because we've already looked at these, I thought it was very funny that these are ramen-flavored ramen. So that, a ramen snack, but these are ramen flavored. So they're flavoring them after different areas' recipes. So that would be, if you do like ramen, if you're a fan of like real ramen, not the like, instant ramen, but if you're a fan of like real ramen, it would be fun to travel, not worry about, seeing the nature or seeing anything, but just travel Japan strictly to try the regional ramen all around. Even just the main island has a big enough variation of different kinds of flavors and things, and different, different areas prefer different kinds of soup, chicken or pork or fish based soups. And they have different combinations of those. Yeah, these are good. Yeah, just the regular Baby Star. The flavor is kind of boring because it is just like a ramen noodle flavor. There's a little bit of maybe shoyu flavor, like a soy sauce flavor. But their regular taste is kind of boring. This is good, and it's spicy, but it's not overpowering. This would be really good with beer. These are a good beer snack. They make you nice and thirsty. Yeah, not bad at all. I was worried when I saw how red the soup was that these might be crazy, like just touching the flavoring, the powder on them would be bad. But not bad at all. So, Dodekai ramen. So is that the name of the style of ramen? Maybe, because I don't know that kanji. Possibly. Yeah, this is a really nice variation. So it'd be fun to try, like to have them all at the same time, try the different flavorings of soup and everything they did. So the little Baby Star kid isn't on this bag. But yeah, let's take a quick look and see if there is a date. Let's see how old these are, because they didn't really invent. I think it was the '60s when they invented the instant ramen was invented, so they couldn't have come up. Yeah, Oyatsu's the company. A 50s. Okay, so the snack was created by accident in the 50s when the company founder decided to give excess instant noodles as snacks to his employees. So it was an instant ramen factory, and maybe whatever they cut off or whatever, so that the when they were forming the little hockey pucks of noodles. That's really funny. Yeah, so he just instead of wasting the snack, they first gave them to employees, and they liked them so much that they decided to actually sell them separately as a snack. Interesting. Yeah, they do a lot of Japanese style snacks. But the name too is so funny. Baby Star is very funny. And they've changed the character. I guess they updated the character. I think we talked about that last time to a little cool, little futuristic, hip hop little little guy. But the original guy is very Chinese looking. And that costume, kind of a little peanut head Chinese kid. Yeah, these are good. This is a big, big success. So I'll take a look and see. And they probably are very short term. These like special flavors are probably very short term. But yeah, I got to go to Sendai now and try their spicy ramen. It's really good. Wow. But yeah, definitely a ramen tour of Japan would be amazing if you just like spent the time and kind of planned out where you wanted to visit and what you wanted to try. That would be really, really good. And because there's such a variety, I don't think you would get, if you literally ate ramen like every other day or every day for one meal, I don't think you would get sick of it because there's a huge variety and thick and thin noodles and then the types of soup and things. And you can even have cold style or a style where you have the soup and the noodles and you actually dip them in so they're not cooked together. There's a lot of stuff like that that's pretty amazing. Yeah, a pretty popular snack too. Baby Star, like all kinds of international brands and online companies selling it. Wow. Oh, there we go. In Namba, they have a little oyatsu town. I gotta show you guys this picture. I have to show you this picture. It's so funny. I'll copy it to the to Photoshop, and so when I switch back, I'll show you. So there's a the company has a little shop where you can I guess you can choose the flavoring and make your own flavor, choose your own flavor of those Baby Star. Okay, so I'm gonna stop chewing on the mic, but these are wonderful. So Sendai Baby Star ramen flavored ramen, very delicious. All right, so let's go back. There we go. Look at that. So here's the updated mascot, the little kid with the green hair now. And the little pig for the pork. But there's the shop where you can go and make your own Baby Star flavored everything. Okay, 5. Good night. It was good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, really good. Sorry, I said I was going to stop eating those. They're really good. Yeah, there was just something about the plain flavor that was just a little too boring. You'd have a feeling like, oh, those are okay. But you wouldn't like obsessively just, keep eating them like potato chips. But this one is much better. Yeah. A little bit of flavor. Look at that. So you can hang around with the mascots from the packaging. And the staff will help you to create your own ideal flavor of Baby Star ramen snacks. It's so funny. I wonder if this survived the pandemic. It's got a whole like web page, but I wonder. Oh, it's got its own. Oh, this is a travel site. No, maybe it didn't survive. I just hit a 403 forbidden. Yeah, I wonder if it's still a thing. So it's 880 yen for the Sweets Park, 800 yen for the Oyatsu Park. That's really funny. Oh, that's the children's price. So funny. But yeah, so all kinds of, every company wants their own little novelty thing, don't they? Wow, what a world. What a country. Yeah, really nice. That snack does need a little bit of something, and that was perfect. Oh, I forgot. One more thing that I was shocked that was actually in the convenience store. This isn't a snack, so I guess we don't have to go back to the convenience store, but it was in the convenience store. Look at this. This is one of those little foam, I think it's actually called soft glider. So this is one of those little foam, and so this is a Japanese Zero. Like this is one of their, the aircraft carrier planes, the Zeros from World War II. So there's still a lot of military pride. So it's in a plastic hanging kind of thing, but here traditionally, I think this is one of those toys that's like in a paper envelope. So it's like a foam plane in a paper envelope. They had a ton. They had, German planes, British planes, and American planes. But I had to get the Zero because because we're in Japan. I don't know why. It just looked the coolest. But yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is such a retro. Look at that. Such a retro toy just in a little paper envelope. And it's just, look at that, just a little printed out. Oh, the printing isn't, I thought it was going to look more like the illustration. Like I thought it was going to be weathered and aged, but it's just kind of a diagram almost. Oh yeah, look at that though. There we go. Nice. Yeah, it almost doesn't key out. Yeah, but it's nice soft foam though. That's pretty cool. It's got a propeller. And a little pin, and here's the nose to give it some weight. Wow, so it's pretty straightforward. That's cool. So here's the wings. Oh, but it's not printed on the bottom. Oh, that's too bad. I guess that's probably how it's always been though, but just a little bit, because this is, the body's printed on two sides, so just print the wings on two sides. I bet that saves them like just enough money to make this profitable. Oh, this is so cool though. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna have to get all of these now. These are so cool. So is that the rudder? Like where are the flaps, I guess, go? Not the rudder, but the which way do they go? It doesn't really. Oh yeah, no, so this way. Yeah. Because you can angle the wings a bit. So that's the leading edge, is the darker paint. Nice, look at that. So, this... Is that something? I think that's just a thing that I punched out. Oh yeah, so you just put the pin, you just pin the... So I think the propeller, it's not like a rubber band. It doesn't like wind on a rubber band or anything. So the propeller maybe just spins just enough to maybe help keep the nose up. Yay. All right. Yeah, and it just has a little, just enough. Oh, you can go all the way. Wow, yeah, you can go really far. Look at that. Oh, that's so fun. So let's see. I'll throw it off camera and see how far it goes. But that's really cool. I remember these too. They used to make them like they would have like a rubber band launcher and all kinds of stuff. But I was so surprised to see, like World War II Japanese planes in the convenience store. So, look at that. It's not edible, but it is a convenience store. Whoa! It flies really perfectly. That's insane. I guess they have it balanced perfectly. The weight on the nose is big enough, and the propeller keeps it up. So I have to take that outside and see how far I can throw it. That's amazing. Yeah, that's great. So, this is crazy. These old retro toys are so cool. But just that is awesome. The artwork for the front. Nice. So foam airplanes are still a thing in Japan, and especially around based around their most popular models. Wow, that's really funny. So yeah, I thought I would just open that on camera as well. That's really cool. Oh man. But oh yeah. If you get a nice, if you come up with a nice design, it's amazing how far you can get those airplanes to fly. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, back when I was a kid too, they would have like styrofoam planes that would have huge wingspans and stuff, so you could throw them, like you could be on either side of a pretty big lawn or almost like a football field, and throw them to each other, and they had enough weight and the shape of the wing was aerodynamic enough that they really took off. It was amazing. So yeah, that was a thing. Yeah, and like sometimes like paper clips on the fronts of paper airplanes and stuff do amazing stuff. Yeah, we used to always try to. I remember there was a book of paper airplanes where there was a design like a one that would do a perfect loop, and so you'd always try to master that. Like it had a pretty big wings and a pretty heavy nose, and then if you threw it right, it could do a perfect loop on itself. Well, those are really really cool. Soft gliders. I'm gonna have to go get a couple more of those. I'm sure they were. I didn't pay attention to how much it was, but it must have been like nothing because there's almost nothing to it. So, got to be under 100 yen. All right. Well, I think that's gonna do it for this week. I'll do some uploading, and everyone can enjoy some some of our hard work on these Halloween cartoons. Oh man. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining me. It was great to see. Yeah, Robbie stopped in. Some empty friend, Kate 5, and of course, Unknown Girl was hanging in there for the long haul. Yeah, I guess we're so close in time zones. It's not fair. You can always be here. Easier than North American. You have to be extremely unemployed to be able to watch this stream all the way through. If you were in the U.S. Nice. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, the designs from Guinness World Record book for paper airplanes. That would be really fun. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. That was yeah, something I was always fascinated as a kid, that there would be books of paper airplane designs. Nice. Yeah, I'm sure that's something that that they do well in Japan too, because it does involve folding paper after all. Yeah, weird. Restream is very strange. I haven't gotten a decent. Oh, nice. Oh, it's restreaming. Oh, that's cool. Restream does, or not Restream. Oh no, it is Restream. Yeah, it's copying over from YouTube comments. That's cool, because Twitch would just be totally dead, like totally empty, and I would just type randomly into there. And so finally, I have the Restream bot like reposting comments to both platforms. Let's see. I hope it's not doing it to Facebook as well, because that's going to make for a gigantic. That's going to make for a gigantic Facebook post. No, it doesn't. Thank goodness. Yeah, I was worried it was going to post the everybody's comments from every platform as Facebook comments. That would be a nightmare. All right. Yeah, so yeah, the Restream bot that I turned on will send stuff over. Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, people can read the chat on both sides, and it says, like, it gives the username and it says the origin of the comment. So that's pretty cool. All right, so everyone take care, and thank you for watching. We'll do this again. This was a pretty involved, a pretty involved version. Wanted to get those Halloween decorations just right. But abusecartoons.com is the website, and then of course on gocomics.com, like we were watching the gocomics.com/domestic abuse is the archive of all of the previous cartoons, and we're going back. We're in 2006 now, and going back through the archive to look at everything. It'll get a little faster because the cartoon stops being a daily cartoon in a couple of years. So the years will start to fly when there's only 2 a week. So yeah, happy Halloween, because I guess I won't be back before Halloween, and for anyone that celebrates it. I'm sure they're all in bed right now. But I will be back to do this next week, and thank you so much for being with me. It's always fun, and you guys are great inspiration. Yeah, Unknown Girl nailed it about being scared they wouldn't see each other. All right, so take care, and see you again soon. Goodbye.